Good evening, and welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium and the commencement exercises for North Quincy High School class of 2022. I'm Keith Ford, principal of North Quincy High School, and it is a privilege and an honor to serve as your Master of Ceremonies. This is a special day as it is the 89th graduating class of North Quincy High School. I would like to thank Assistant Principals Helena Skinner and Noreen Holland, Secretaries Abby Burke and Patricia Maggio, and our school counselors under the leadership of Miss Rebecca Nutley for their hard work and commitment in making this day possible. Please join me now in welcoming our platform guests and speakers, led by the Honorable Thomas P. Koch, Mayor of the City of Quincy, Mr. Frank Santoro, Vice Chair of the Quincy School Committee, Mr. Noel DeBona, City Council President, and Mr. Kevin Mulvey, Superintendent of Quincy Public Schools. And now, please welcome North Quincy High School's class of 2022, led by valedictorian Frank Lee, salutatorian Adeline Chan, and senior class president Oliver Smith. May I have senior members of the band and choir please move to your designated areas now? And seniors that have chosen to join our military forces, please come forward with me. At this time, please rise if you are able to and remove your caps for the presentation of the colors directed by Master Sergeant John DiLorenzo and the Air Force Junior ROTC.
Hey guys, up. Yep, I believe so. Yes, yes. Caps off, please. Ladies, go.
Please join us in a moment of silence, remembering those who have fallen, including one of our own, Senior Lee Smits, who passed away last summer. Please remain standing for the national anthem performed by the North Quincy High School Choir under the direction of Mr. Timothy Carew, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance led by our 5 enlisted service members.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I got you. Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you. The pledge was led by Danny Au, enlisted into the Army National Guard, Kevin Lee, enlisted in the Army National Guard, Jackson Murphy, enlisted in the Navy, Kira Sleeman attended the Naval Academy, and Emily Zhang, enlisted into the Air National Guard. Congratulations. The North Quincy High School Choir will perform Seems Like Yesterday by Carl Stroman and Anthony LaRuscia under the direction of Mr. Timothy Carew. You may be seated.
It seems like only yesterday.
A fleeting moment, a pause in time, seems like yesterday.
here we are with friends again.
We shared our lives, we dreamed our dreams, as yesterday it seemed. Do you remember? Do you remember? Can you remember where and when?
A fleeting moment,
A pause in time seems like yesterday.
we've come so far and now we'll spread our wings and fly so far away.
The days like shifting sands have come and gone, but friends go on and on. So much the same, so much is new. The here and now is where we are, and so we stand hand in hand together once again. Together once again. And here we are once again, together once again. And here we are. It seems like yesterday.
Thank you, Mr. Carew and the North Quincy High School Choir. And now, under the direction of Michael DeMarco and Matthew Cavanaugh, the North Quincy High School Band will perform Sola Sane, Yesterday's Joy by Samuel R. Hazel. Thank you, Mr. DeMarco and Mr. Kavanaugh, and the North Quincy High School Band. And now, Adeline Chan, salutatorian of our class of 2022, will address the graduates.
Good evening. My name is Adeline Chan, and it is my privilege to speak to you today to share my reflections on our time together and our journey ahead. To my fellow graduates, the moment we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. Throughout the next few weeks, I'm sure we're all going to be hearing different versions of the statements, "You're an adult now." "You're out of high school and going to be on your own." But honestly, we are not quite adults yet. It doesn't work that fast. We are not yet locked into life's demands. No 9-to-5 jobs, no mortgages, no taxes. This is the transition between childhood and adulthood. We're still in the process of growing up, but that's what makes now so exciting and important. Yes, it's bittersweet and confusing. There's a lot of things we're going to be leaving behind. No more sharing snacks while crowded around the lunch tables. No more walking down the familiar halls we've been seeing for the past 4 years. But now is the time that we can finally explore exactly what we want. We don't have to decide our entire future right away. It's normal if we don't know our next steps and not everything is planned out. But we must be proactive and seek out the opportunities. It's a whole new world out there. So my message to all of you today is to choose now. Choose to be happy now. Don't fall into the trap of saying, "I will be happy when." Like, "I will be happy only when I get an A on that paper." Or, "I will happy only when I get a job and make lots of money." Of course, it's important to have goals, but don't delay your happiness for them. Allow yourself to feel good in the moment and celebrate small wins along the way. Choose to be kind now, not just to the people you know, but also to the people you don't know. There are so many people out there who don't feel seen or valued enough, and it doesn't take us much effort to reach out. Look at your friends. Really look at them and ask if they're okay. Be welcoming to others, always. Choose to speak up now. Find the courage to advocate for yourself and for others. Someone once said, "We spend our life up through high school trying to fit in, then we spend the rest of our life trying to stand out." Our time to stand out and stand up starts now. Find your voice and amplify it. Choose your causes and fight for them. Push your boundaries and take that leap of action. Later is one of the most dangerous words in our language. Right now, it's so easy to be complacent, to sit back and say later. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity, because it'll soon pass you by. Right now is our time to get over that fear that holds us back. Make as many memories as you can. Ask out that person you've been nervous about. Stay out at the beach past midnight with your friends. Take a walk with your grandma in the park. The memories we make now are the moments we'll hold on to forever and remember years down the line. All the scars and battles we faced have strengthened us, and the lessons we learn now will carry us far into the future. The people we meet now will be impacting us at the time when our lives are changing the fastest. I know I will cherish the memories I've made here with my friends so much. Even as we move on to the next chapter of our lives, we won't leave it all behind. The relationships we've developed over the past 4 years, the new and the old, even the ones we've let go of, are the foundation of who we are going to become. With this, We've built the courage we need to face obstacles. Don't be afraid of what comes next, because we'll all be here to support each other, even if not physically. Thank you to everyone who helped me learn these lessons throughout high school. Thank you to my family for your unconditional love and support. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you to the teachers, staff, and community of North Quincy for creating such a supportive environment for us to learn. And thank you, my fellow graduates, for creating some of the best memories we'll look back on to guide us. Congratulations, class of 2022. We made it.
Thank you, Adeline. Adeline will be attending Cornell University in the fall. Mayor Koch, Vice Chair Santoro, members of the school committee, Council President DeBona, and members of the City Council, other elected officials, Superintendent Mulvey and Assistant Superintendent Perkins, members of the Superintendent Leadership Team, Principal of Quincy High School, Mr. Taglieri, faculty and staff of North Quincy High School, friends, family, and most important group today, the graduates of 2022. It is my pleasure to address you tonight on behalf of our faculty and staff. When thinking of how I would describe this class, the word that came to my mind is resilient. As a former coach, I've always told my players that sports doesn't build character, it reveals it. I had the pleasure of observing this class's character as it has been revealed through the number of hurdles they were able to overcome. I watched as some dealt with the loss of loved ones and close friends. I witnessed this class embrace changes and major school events, including homecoming and the Thanksgiving rally. This class gained my respect with how they overcame obstacles to their educational experiences throughout this year, whether these challenges took place in school, in the community, in our nation, or across the globe. This class started their high school careers, 9th and part of 10th grade years in school, and suddenly they had to pivot to access their education remotely. Their daily interactions with peers and teachers changed overnight. If that wasn't enough, we told our students this year that they had to come back to school full-time and fully masked. We are mask optional at present, but many still wrestle with the severity of this pandemic. Whew! That's a lot to digest. And still, our students display the resilience to overcome all these obstacles to now say they are high school graduates. Their journey is a true testament to a core value that I believe in. It's not if something happens in your life. It's not if, it's when. When things happen, how do you handle it? I asked the North Quincy High School community to uniquely embrace one another. This could be interpreted in a variety of ways. One of the foundational principles of this approach is for us to gain a better understanding of who we are as individuals, as well as institute our unique way of supporting each other at North. I believe our seniors set a foundation for collectively overcoming challenges together. To the class of 2022, I believe in you. I believe that you are equipped for your next assignment in life. I believe you have the tools to move forward and become positive contributors to society. The question that I want you to hold on to while life presents you many triumphs and challenges is this: are you ready for your next assignment, whatever that may be? And more importantly, is your assignment ready for you? Your resilience to persevere will give you the strength to be ready for whatever life presents to you. You have proven that you are resilient during your time here at North Quincy High School. I encourage you to be patient and never give up as you're waiting for your assignment to be ready for you. I wish you the very best in all that you do. I have one question for you. What day is it? It's another day to get better. Congratulations. I now invite Oliver Smith, president of the class of 2022, to speak to the graduates.
Hello, graduating class of 2022. I am your senior class president, Oliver Smith. Today, I will talk to you a little bit about these past 4 years. Now, immediately, I could start rambling on how it was dismal that we had part of our high school experience cut out by COVID. This has some merit, however, it is not what I will be focusing on today. Yes, it was melancholy that we lost some of these major experiences. However, from events and other struggles, we were able to persevere. We were able to persevere, and from these toils, our character was strengthened, and we walked away better people. As we all stand here today, I want you all to think of a moment in these past 4 years where you faced overwhelming adversity, whether it be the failure of a test or the loss of a big game, whether it be a moment of depression or frustration. It may have been the loss of a friend or a loved one. Think about those moments where you felt hopeless or defeated. Then think about where you are now. You have made it. In just a few moments, you are going to be graduating high school and progressing through one of the major milestones in your life. It was not your successes that brought you here. Deep down below those victories lie countless failures. Each failure built off the next and fortified your person. You use these losses to connect to a greater notion, the idea that it is okay to fail, and the idea that you will be okay in the end. You may not have known it in that moment, but just after overcoming the battle, there was a feeling of contentment. Striving for this feeling of satisfaction is what led you all here today. Now recall those instances of triumph, winning a game, scoring well on a test, or laughing with friends. These achievements are a product of our hard work and repeated failure. These past 4 years have taught us all that we should persist and eventually we will find success. Now, respectfully, I would like you all to take a few moments to pause, honor, and remember a fellow classmate of ours that would have been here with us today. Lee was a shining ray of light in the school community, and it is our duty as the class of 2022 that her memory lives on through us. As we all receive our diplomas today, I request that you all take a moment to commemorate Lee and reminisce on some of her beautiful qualities. Next, I ask that you thank those who have helped you along the way, those that have helped you through the challenges to reach success. Teachers, coaches, school staff, custodians, security guards, friends, families, and classmates. Thank them for your ability to be here. Your presence here represents every battle, every hard-fought victory from these past 4 years. At the end of the day, you are here. You have made it. Congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you, Oliver. Oliver will be attending the University of Maryland this fall. I now invite Tanisha Liang, Class Vice President, to introduce our next speaker. Tanisha will be attending Mount Holyoke College in the fall.
Good evening. My name is Tanisha Lang. It is my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Thomas P. Koch, Mayor of the City of Quincy and proud graduate of North Quincy High School, Class of 1981.
Thank you, Tanisha. Did you have to mention the year? Good evening, everybody. Mr. Ford, Superintendent Mulvey, Assistant Superintendent Perkins, Vice Chair Santoro, members of the school committee, Council President DeBona, members of the City Council, Senator Keenan, Representative Ayers, Representative Chan, faculty and staff of North Quincy High School, family and friends of our graduates, and to our graduates. It's a great privilege for me to bring the greetings of the City of Presidents to you here tonight and offer our congratulations. You know, I mention frequently that as mayor and chairman of the school committee, this is my favorite night. Because really, in government, when we talk about all the policies and priorities we set, other than public safety, there's nothing we do that's more important than the education of our young people, our students today and citizens tomorrow. We're proud of your accomplishments to date. We live in a troubled world driven by war, violence, famine, brought about by evil, ignorance, and hate. One only look at the news each night to see what's happening, not only in our land, but across the globe. Over the years, there's been countless songs written about love, whether it's the Beatles, All You Need Is Love, Jackie DeShannon, What the World Needs Now Is Love, Sweet Love. Many poems, books, and even movies about love. Yet as a human race, we struggle to get along and love one another. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." Mother Teresa said, "Not all of us can do great things, but all of us can do small things with great love." Love attains peace, and peace sustains love. May each of us be instruments of peace in the hands of our loving God. Congratulations, graduates. Go conquer the world with great love.
Thank you, Mayor Koch. I now invite Trista Lee, class treasurer, to introduce our next speaker. Trista will be attending Tufts University in the fall.
Good evening. My name is Trista Lee. It is my privilege to introduce Mr. Frank C. Santoro, Vice Chair of the Quincy School Committee and proud graduate of North Quincy High School, class of 1967.
Thank you, Trista. Good evening. It's with great honor and pride that I bring to all the graduates congratulations from the Quincy School Committee. On behalf of committee member Emily Lebo, Paul Brugoli, class of 1966, Doug Gutrow, class of 1983, Kathy Hubley, Tina Cahill, and myself, class of 67, the school committee congratulates you on obtaining your diploma from the Quincy Public Schools. I'd like to read to you a short list of people. Majors Everett Pope and William Caddy, United States Medal of Honor recipients. Elizabeth Ogilvie, famous novelist. Karen Cashman, bronze medalist, 1994 Olympics for speed skating. Dawn Kent, famous meteorologist. Patricia Malone, first woman to train fighter pilots and was inducted into the Aviation Hall of Fame. Pilots Air Force Captain Alan Brudno and Lieutenant Commander Richard Stratton for their heroic efforts as pilots and POW survivors in Vietnam. Ruth Scanlon, a member of the design team for the Polaroid camera. Donald Murray, famous American journalist. Mary Pratt, All-American girls professional baseball player in 1943. Michael Mitchell, successful actor and comedian. Linda Jellison Rendell, Chief Executive Officer of Clorox Company. And Thomas Koch, longest-serving mayor in the history of the city of Quincy. And I could add more. Each of them has something in common with you. this evening. They all sat where you are as proud graduates of North Quincy High School. Each of them who received a solid foundation from the Quincy school system and accepted the challenges they confronted to make contributions to their communities and in some cases to the world. You too have that same foundation. So I challenge you, class of 2022, use what you have learned, confront those obstacles like you persevered and confronted the pandemic, and go off like those before you to face the challenges that lie ahead. Your community, your nation, your world awaits your talents. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Santoro. I now invite Andrea Ngo to introduce our next speaker. Andrea will be attending the University of Connecticut in the fall.
Good evening. My name is Andrea Ngo, and it is my honor to introduce Mr. Noel DeBona, President of the City Council.
Thank you, Andrea. Go Huskies. Good evening. Before I say a few words, I want to recognize other elected officials that are here tonight. My colleagues on the City Council, Ward 5, Chuck Phelan. Ward 6, Bill Harris. At-large, Ann Mahoney. At-large, Nina Liang. From the Norfolk County, Michael Bellotti, the treasurer. State Senator John Keenan. State Representative Bruce Ayers. And State Representative Tacky Chan. Mayor Koch, Superintendent Mulvey, Assistant Superintendent Perkins, Principal Ford, Vice Chair Santoro, teachers, faculty, staff, friends and family, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to all of you tonight. Congratulations, graduates, class of 2022. Tonight, you are completing one chapter of your life. You will begin another chapter. Some of you going off to colleges and universities, some of you into the military, some of you will be learning a trade, others right into the workforce. No matter what you want to accomplish, look at that balloon, it's beautiful, isn't it? Do what you want to do. It's your journey. You are writing your own book. You can be influenced by all kinds of forces, but ultimately, you have to walk in your own shoes. Nobody else can do it for you. They can steer you in the right direction, give you advice, encouragement, and even coax you. But ultimately, it will be your decision. My advice to you is follow your dreams, just like that balloon. Pursue your dreams. Sky is the limit. Anything is possible. But have a plan. Have goals. Short-term goals and long-term goals. Set benchmarks to achieve your goals. There will be some adversity, some setbacks, some failures to achieve some of your goals. But don't give up. You've already experienced some adversity in your life. 2 years ago, March of 2020, all of you were in your sophomore year in high school. The COVID-19 started, a global pandemic. Life as you knew it, your daily life in the classroom, changed in that moment. But with the support of the school department, teachers, guidance counselors, family and friends, you worked through it. And here you are tonight. Some of you have a clear path of what you want to take, but some of you may be unsure of. Don't let that get you down. Give yourself a chance. Every person that you will be in contact with will influence you either in a positive or a negative way. You have to make decisions on who you want to continue to associate with. The friendship that you wish to keep. Enjoy tonight's graduation. Take as many photos with family and friends. Really savor the moment. Tomorrow you will start a new chapter in your life. Remember, follow your dreams. I will leave you with a quote from Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken. There's a poet right there. Two roads diverged in wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that made all the difference. Congratulations, graduates, class of 2022. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. DeBona. We are joined this evening by a number of special guests, many of whom played impactful roles during your time in Quincy Public Schools. First, we welcome our principals and central office administrators, directors, and support staff personnel who are in attendance here tonight. I would like to recognize Mr. Kevin Murphy, coordinator of plant facilities, and his staff who did a wonderful job preparing the stadium for tonight's ceremony. I would also like to recognize Mr. Michael Dracchio and our security team, our school resource officers, and the Quincy Police Department for being with us here tonight. Please join me in welcoming the following special guests, members of the Quincy School Committee: Mr. Paul Bergoli, Mrs. Tina Cahill, Mr. Douglas Guttrow, Mrs. Catherine Hubley, and Mrs. Emily Lebo. Assistant Superintendent Aaron Perkins, and members of the superintendent's leadership team. Representing the faculty of North Quincy High School, Dean of Students for the class of 2022, Ms. Cariana Santos. Senior class co-advisor, Ms. Kelly Byrne. Senior class co-advisor, Mrs. Marissa Smith. Our high school leadership team members, Assistant Principal, Mrs. Helena Skinner. Science Department Chair, Mrs. Claire Boudreau. Mathematics Department Chair, Mr. Kip Caldwell. Career and Technology Education Department Chair, Ms. Marianne Collins. Our Student Council Advisor and History Department Chair, Mrs. Danielle Fernandez. English Department Chair, Mr. Michael Jorgensen. English Learners Program Department Chair, Mr. James McAdams. Guidance Department Chair, Ms. Rebecca Nutley. And our World Language Department Chair, Ms. Marianne O'Regan. Finally, please join me in recognizing all North Quincy High School faculty and staff who joined us here this evening, including Ms. Bethany Buckley, Ms. Mary DiArcangelo, Mr. Steve Mazzulli, Ms. Teresa Morano, Ms. Marianne O'Regan, and Mr. Bill Shaughnessy, to whom we extend best wishes to a happy and healthy retirement. All teachers and staff, please rise to be recognized. And now I invite our valedictorian, Frank Lee, of the class of 2022 to address the class.
Good evening, friends, family, teachers, administrators, and of course, the graduating class of 2022. Congratulations. All of our hard work has paid off, and we are ready to move on to the next big chapter of our lives. Before I start, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the friends and family here who have supported the class of 2022. We could not have achieved what we have today without the sacrifices our families have made for us. In particular, I would like to extend my deepest appreciation to my parents and my brother Pang for their unending love, faith, and support throughout my life. I am honored to represent the class of 2022 today and reflect on our journey at North Quincy High School. All of us here have been blessed with a free, quality education along with the resources and opportunities that the North Quincy High School community provides. We are very lucky to have received such an exceptional education, and moving forward, I hope every member of the class of 2022 is able to use the knowledge they acquired and the experiences they gain to make positive changes in the world. As aspiring leaders, I hope every one of us is able to make the North Quincy High School community proud in whatever field or career we decide to pursue. As we move toward the future, we must take care of both our physical and mental well-being. I believe it is important to surround yourself with people who want the best for you. And I am glad that I have met many people who supported me throughout these years. During high school, we all have people who helped us through tough times. In college and in our careers, we will continue to meet new people, and I hope we will continue to befriend those who want the best for us. Although each of us had our own unique experiences throughout high school, I am certain everyone had at least one moment where they felt as if they were at rock bottom. However, it was during those darkest times that our heroes emerged. By hero, I mean that one family member, that one friend, that one teacher, or your own self, who pulled you from the depths of despair and instilled within you the courage to overcome adversity, to continue marching forward, to rise above and become the best version of yourself. Today, I challenge each and every one of us to be the hero that others have been for you. When you notice someone is feeling down, acting unlike their usual selves, please do not hesitate to ask how they have been, or how they are feeling. Extending a hand of compassion, even if it is as simple a gesture as asking someone, "How are you?" conveys to the person that you care, that there is someone out there who cares about how they are doing. When the day comes where all of us genuinely care for each other, where everyone feels a sense of belonging, affection, and hope, we can be assured that the world will be a better place and we will move toward a brighter future together. Lastly, I wish the class of 2022 all the best moving forward. Remember to stay optimistic, to help others, and to embrace every moment of your lives. Thank you all for having me here, and go Raiders.
Thank you, Frank. Frank will be attending Harvard University this fall. I now invite Kevin Mulvey, Superintendent of Quincy Public Schools, to the podium for his address and presentation of graduating class.
Thank you, Mr. Ford, and great job, Frank. Again, congratulations. Good evening, family, friends, graduates. On behalf of the superintendent's leadership team and myself, I want to congratulate you and your families on your great accomplishment of graduating from the Quincy Public Schools. As you know, the last 2 years have been an exercise in many different virtues. Certainly, patience, diligent work, and determination were top on that list. With these important virtues, you have successfully developed your skills in reading, writing, and arithmetic, in science, technology, engineering, and the arts. You have developed your intellectual and athletic abilities in so much more. Most importantly, you have developed your character, which will carry you through the many future opportunities and challenges that you will experience in your life. It is our hope that through your experience in the Quincy Public Schools, you will handle these challenges and opportunities with intelligence, honesty, integrity, patience, understanding, humility, and kindness. Today's world, as you know, needs these virtues more than ever. Today, our world may seem to be increasingly harsh and cruel. However, as a wise person once said, don't ever forget that a small group of thoughtful people can change the world. It's the only thing that ever has. There is no greater reward than working from your heart and make a difference in the world. Today may be the end of your education with the Quincy Public Schools, but it's the beginning of the rest of your life. Always remember that what you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what difference you want to make. Choose to be a force for good. You've made your parents, teachers, and the entire community extremely proud of your accomplishment today. Be proud of this moment. You earned it, and I know you will carry it with you throughout your life. Again, congratulations, and I wish you all a safe, healthy, and prosperous future. Thank you. Mayor Koch, Vice Chair Santoro, and members of the Quincy School Committee, I am pleased and honored as Superintendent of the Quincy Public Schools in this great city to inform you that the graduates assembled before you have fulfilled all requirements of the Quincy School Committee. Therefore, at this time, I recommend to you that they be graduated from the Quincy Public Schools. Congratulations.
Thank you, Superintendent Mulvey. And now the moment you all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. I would like to invite Guidance Department Chair Rebecca Nutley, Senior Dean Ms. Carrie-Ann Santos to join me, and Assistant Principal Helena Skinner, who will introduce our graduates.
Ms. Fernandez will be escorting the Student Council, salutatorian, and valedictorian. Frank Lee, valedictorian. Adeline Chan, salutatorian, National Honor Society. Oliver Smith, president, National Honor Society. Tanisha Chen Lang, Vice President, National Honor Society and Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Andrea No, Secretary, National Honor Society. Trista Lee, Treasurer, National Honor Society. Vanessa S. Guan, Class Representative. Bridget Keene, Class Representative. Olivia Kaczynski, Class Representative. Jerry Zhang, Class Representative. Mr. Mata's homeroom, Alexandra Abrahamovich. Sammy Akazini. Jessica Aliosa. Deanna Antunes. Lali Arceo. Rafaela Astudillo. Danny Au. Kang Ong. Reneka Janelle Austin. Brandon C. Baker. Ms. Palmer's homeroom escorted by Mrs. Farron. Camden Becker. Daniel Bellotti. Rayon Biko. Fiona Burberry. Kian Bias. Catherine Boylan. Peter Boylan. James Bradley. Michaela Bulger. Jenny Burgess. Mr. Regan's homeroom. Sandy Kai. Jihan Kao. Zion Cardozo Mendez. Liam Carey. Sophie Cerrone. Chukyin Chan. Christopher Chan. Eric Chan. Andrew Chen. Anna Y. Chen. Crystal Chen. Jeffrey Chen. Zhenrong Chen. Mrs. Tunbridge's homeroom. Nancy Chen. Nuo Chen. Samantha Chen. Serena Hutong Chen. Xiaonan Chen. Yuki Chen. Song Yu Chen. Brian Chung. Brianna Chu. Mia Cluett. Michael Colantonio. Nicholas Coleman. Matthew Craig. Liam Crampton. Ms. Garcia's homeroom. Florence Renzi T. Daly. Andrew DeFranca. Gregory Charles Deering. Jaina Delva. Martin Demo. Cameron James Douglas. Carson Robert Douglas. Kelly Duarte. Maeve Dugan. Paul Dumont. Kareem Ahmed El Daisti. Omar El Hashash. Aisha Anasiri. Shane Faherty. Grace Folletti. Maolin Fung. Taylor Page Farolito. Melena Fitzpatrick. Pablo Flores Munoz. Dawn Folin. Malik Francis. L. Teresa Frechette. Mrs. Cavallo's homeroom. Daniel Gamble. Yushwan Gang. Shang Gao. Thomas Gates. Harrison Gaudiano. Jared Peter Gavin. Colm Gary. Avery Joanna Glennon. Brendan Glynn. Michael Gorman. Eric Guan. Nathan Guan. Phoebe Guan. Sandy Guan. Scotty Guttrow. Cooper Hansen. Javel Noel Harmon. Lily Hart. Olivia Healy. Miss Trainer's homeroom. Rachel Hoban. Lucas Hooley. Jingji Huang. Wilson Huang. Xiaoyan Huang. Jinghao Huang. Christina Huang. Dallas Hudgens. Casey Nguyen. Simon Ikaridin. Sila Iskandarolo. Kayla Jakes. Sarah Joma. Charlotte Kelleher. Thomas Kelly. Charles Kelson, Adam Chiatti, Kobe Kwong, Artur Kadyrov, Mo Puen Piu Piu Cha, Mr. Buckingham's homeroom, Nicholas Lattis, Ida Lai, Quinn Lamott, Lan, Kevin Lee, Rachel Lee, Joe Lee, Chuk Yang Lung, Bai J. Lee, Jing Yi Lee, Wilson Lee, Yi Yang Lee, Jia Hui Lang, Cielo Grace Leslie Brea, Mr. Cooch's homeroom, Amy Lin, Kathy Lin, Swan Yu Lin, Jeffrey Lin Kitty Hawk Honor Society, Jia Ling Lin, Junji Lee, Kevin Lin, Selena Lin, Tammy Lin, Vincent Lin, Xingyu Lin, Yan Xin Lin, Kayla Mariah Lindsay, Kyle Littlefield, Benson Liu, Jung-Ha Liu, Kitty Liu, Lina Liu, Gerard Lanai, Matt Lowe, Ashley Liu, Rihui Liu, Lawrence Lee, John Lynch, Mr. Chen's homeroom, Hunter McIsaac, Billy McDonald, Victoria Mariano, Trent Aiden Mason, Jamie McAlevey, Julia Margaret McDonald, Patrick McDonald, Madison Cassio McDonough, Sean McCune, John McLaughlin, Bailey McMahon, Shay Meany, Nico Mortel, Dylan Mui, Jackson Murphy, Quinn Murphy, Thomas Murray, Kate Myers, National Honor Society being escorted by Ms. Pekarsek, Gulsum Ahmed, National Honor Society. Carly Amendolari, National Honor Society. Yun Ong, National Honor Society. David Scott Bridges, National Honor Society. Caroline Kavicki, National Honor Society. Caitlin K. Chan, National Honor Society. Chung-Hao Chen, National Honor Society. Michelle X. Chen, National Honor Society. Ro Chen, National Honor Society. Brian M. Choi, National Honor Society. Grace Hickey, National Honor Society. Emily Kwong, National Honor Society. Victor Liu, National Honor Society. Francesca Magnarelli, National Honor Society. Owen Diego Mazer, National Honor Society. Michael Alejandro Skenazi, National Honor Society. Teresa Sheedy, National Honor Society. Kira Sleeman, National Honor Society. Jada Tu, National Honor Society. Rima Zaradine, National Honor Society. Hao Zhang, National Honor Society. Joyce Zong, National Honor Society. Vivian Zhu, National Honor Society. Mrs. Buckley's homeroom. Brahim Atif. Rami Habalai. Kevin Michael Jarrick. Anthony Perryman. Brian Pham. Mr. Healy's homeroom, escorted by Miss Sullivan. Jacob Anderson. Jamie DeLuca. Alex Lee. Cam Pereira Lopes. Matthew Prifty. Michael Reddig. Brian Rosa and Joel Vega. Mrs. Dodge's homeroom. Claudia Daniela Villavicencio. Shiwan Zhang. Wenda Zhang. Kian Zhang. Miss Byron's homeroom. Brian Nguyen. C.K. Nguyen. Jacqueline Nguyen. Jim Nguyen. Liam Connor Nguyen. Lynn Nguyen. Ween Van Wente. Max Nixon. Orla O'Driscoll. Brendan O'Leary. Calm O'Malley. Caitlin O'Regan. Daniel O'Shea. Adrian Orlando. Christy Pham. Olivia Tran Pham. Nikki Phan. Wilson Phan. Luke Piran. Samira Cardozo Pires. Michael Palestretti. Mrs. Hanson's homeroom. Myra Kasim. Lucas Min Quach. Tasneem Rahman. Zoe Rakarich. Kylie Rasco. Draven Michael Rayland. Scott Ritz. Brian Rodriguez. Tyler Salfidi. Kevin Selmanowicz. Isabel Scott. Mia Faye Scott. Q Scott. Kaishin Shi. Heron Situ. Kaylee Sleeman. Benjamin Snyder. Michael Steele. Miss Hung's homeroom. Alexandra Talarico. Sandra Tan. Alexander Tran. Amber Tran. Brandy Tran. Tanda Tran. Amy Trung. Gordon Trung. Scott Trung. Dr. Gustafson's homeroom. Dia Aku. Martin Vo. An Vu. Elias Walsh. Ethan Walsh. Jason Wang. Aiden White. Brianna M. White. Pamela Williams. Brandon Wong. Oscar Wong. Samuel Wong. Jeffrey Wu. Justin Wu. Mei Ying Wu. Mustafa Wumeyer. Ivan Yang. Ling Yang. Jeff Yu. Na Yu. Songyan Yu. Yang Mei Yu. Jared Young. Mrs. Smith's homeroom. Sophia Zhang. Ziming Zhang. Leiwei Zhang. Tichao Zhang. Dicheng Zhang. Ivan Zhang. James Zhang. Nathan Zhang. Stephen Zhu. Yansong Zhu. Tiger Zhu. Shucho Zhu. Jenny Zhao. Sarah Zyba. Sergeant D. Lorenzo escorting the Air Force Junior ROTC homeroom. Charlie Affleck, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Julia Bowe. Natalie Chan. Fiona Chen, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Flora Chen. Nicholas Chen, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Vivian Chen. Justin Cho, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Jasmine Zhuang, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Ethan Gao. Alex Gu, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Tina Hong, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Adam Huang. Stephanie Huang. Angelina Lee. Sabrina Leung, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Jaden Liang, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Sebastian Liang. Ada Lin, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Shelley Lin. Wilson Lin, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Annie Liu, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Maggie C. Ma. Benny May, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Ashley Morash, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Fang Nim. Vincent Nguyen. Olivia N. Pham, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Melody Tai, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Stanley Tien, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Belle Tran. Tiffany Nguyen Tran. Shayla Trong, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Ming Wei Wang. Jiawei Wu, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Grace Zhu, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Emily Kayen Zhang. Han Zhang. Ivan Zhang, Kitty Hawk Honor Society. Jilin Zhang, Kitty Hawk Honor Society, National Honor Society. Lijian Zhang. Selena Zhang. And Jessica Zhu.
I invite our class president, Oliver Smith, to come back to the podium.
Will the class of 2022 please rise? With your left hand, please move your tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard. All right, you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
There you go. If I can find that page. All right, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of North Quincy High School, congratulations, family and friends. I present to you the class of 2022. Congratulations. Have a good night. Yes, yes.